I have my shadow is casting. Shadow is casting on. Hello. Hello to my YouTube friends. Thank you for joining. I just want to see if I can, okay? Because this is a recording, I think this is more important for me to make sure it's okay. So how are you guys doing? Share this video. We're talking about quantum energy. We want the world to know that it is possible for you to key into a consistent lifestyle. I did a video a while ago and I talked about how we cannot even afford to be sick. If you live in my country, I live in Lagos, Nigeria. People are advised to remain healthy. you know, People, that is in a world that is highly polluted, in a world where we are surrounded with all kinds of radiation, all kinds of pollution. If we go into food pollution, for example, you will understand that everything you put into your mouth, every single thing, from the farm to your table, mm, from the farm to your table. Thanks for joining. Everything you put into your mouth from the farm to your table has been chemicalized. In fact, right now, some foods that are available for consumption, don't even come from the farm, from laboratory, and they celebrate it as a discovery. Wow, isn't that interesting? It's celebrated as an invention, a discovery. We've been able to do this from the lab. So that tells you that it's high time we take a closer look at that which the world we live in. Now, you are the custodian of your body. Some people, you try to share an information with them, and they say things like, I will need to consult my doctor. Very good one, please. It's very good. Because these are people who are licensed, people who have the certificates to take care of the humans, right? Good. But most things in life can be reasoned out. Most things in life can be learned. We just shut our mind off. We tell ourselves something like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, so let me ask my doctor. Let me ask my doctor. So whatever the doctor says is what you take. But you see, take for example, I used to reason and I tell myself that cars, we have different gadgets. Let me go with car, especially with men. There's hardly any man who drives a car who does not understand how the car works. There is hardly any man. Okay? By the time they're analyzing it, maybe they discover a fault or a sound. They're driving and they hear a sound. They're likely to tell you that I think it's the engine, or it's the shock absorber, or it's this, or it's that. They have studied it. Of course, if you have a car or even a phone, you want to know how it works. You want to know what to do and what not to do. My phone is not waterproof, and there are phones today that are waterproof. The phone I'm using right now is not waterproof, so I should not let water touch it. I know that the day I allow water to touch it, it's going to be affected. And so, these are the measures we take to ensure that the things that we are using now, even though I am not the men that understand cars, they are not mechanical engineers. No, they didn't study about cars in school, but they try to at least have an idea on how the car works. Why? So they can use it well. Now, when it now comes to the human body, why should I now fold my hand, have a closed mind, and say, I'm not a doctor? Let me consult my doctor, okay, and find out what they say. Yes, with all due respect to doctors, I, I, I think I like one of my children to be a doctor, a medical doctor. I mean, this is not me forcing anybody to do anything, but it's a very noble profession. Doctors, good doctors, they save life. Some of them, when you don't know what is wrong with you, they come, they are there to help you, find out what's wrong with you. Let me just invite a few people to join. So you can also share this live and let's talk. Let's just have a talk. We'll share with you what we found, how you can equip your body to heal itself, how you can key into a consistent good health. Thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. So share the page. Yes. The time that we live in today, I've been saying that it's not a time you can afford to be careless about your health or get to a stage where you are now spending endlessly on medication. I just got back from market. I was at the market today and I went to do some shopping, back to school shopping. Not even much. Just a little things, some bags and lunch bag and and all that. And it can be mentally stressful when you find yourself spending money that you didn't used to spend in order to get some certain things. So, and that is the reality of it. So, if in the list of your spendings, you can strike out health bills, if in the list of your, like, if I think of my children right now, I'm thinking of other things. I'm thinking of, honestly, I thank God for that. And that is one of the blessings of quantum energy. I have two lovely girls. And I think of them by the grace of God. I'm not thinking of buying their prescription drugs. I'm not putting money aside and say, just in case, every once in a month they fall sick, or every three months they fall sick, or anything like that. This is 5 years now. If you get into my home, there is no chemical drugs. I don't take credit for that. When I had the children, I had set a goal to see if I can raise them without them being sick, without giving them chemical drugs. Now, really, I don't like stress as a mom. My younger sister has smaller children than I do, and I keep giving her hints on how, to manage yourself as a mother. You love your children, you want to be there for them, you want to show them all the love, but you have to also realize that you don't need to wear yourself out, right? You know when to say no, know when to get some rest yourself, and everything. They are children; they may not understand, So those things are there. So how did I get there now? So what I'm trying to say is, when I think of my children, I'm thinking of, okay, like school soon resume. I'm thinking of their fees. Okay, let's clear the fees. Okay, yeah, I need to make sure they are ready for school. And then what skill do they need to learn? Because I'm equipping them. Academics is not the only thing they should have or learn as they are growing. I do not want my children to grow up as adults, graduates. What do you have? Certificates. I don't want that. I don't want to make that same mistake. So I'm getting them to learn different skills. I'm getting them to be on top of IT and all that. Every available skill and opportunity. I just want to do my bit so that by the time they graduate, for example, they graduate from high university, they are not only graduates of some academic course, they are also graduates. They can make good clothes, maybe have their own fashion outlets, or do a lot of things. I want them to start working, start making money ASAP. I want them to have that in mind. I do not want them to get to a stage where, until they now become full adults, that's when they'll now say, hey, so we're looking for a job to start making money. No, I want them to start making money. I want them to understand that things don't just happen. Like they just open the fridge and it's stocked with groceries. I want them to understand that it's money that puts those things there. And I also want them to understand how the money comes. Like sometimes they ask me, Mommy, how do you make money? I say, okay, I bought this for 1 naira. I'm going to sell it for 2 naira. The 1 naira on top is my own. Okay, yes. And as I'm putting it together, I'm able to do something. So we want to make sure that we grow wholesome children. So if you have growing children and you are able to knock off health bills, you knock it off. Would that be beneficial, especially in today's world? That's what I've done. For 5 years, I've made sure my children are keyed into quantum energy. Yes, they use quantum energy products. So I'll talk about quantum energy. What quantum energy is, just you have energies, different energy, kinetic energy, solar energy, light energy. Quantum energy is a form of energy created by God Almighty, discovered since early 1900s. People like Niels Bohr, Albert Einstein, they discovered quantum energy. People say things like, if quantum energy is so good, how come we haven't heard about it? You know, all I have to say, thank God you heard about it. These Americans are the one that discovered quantum energy products. And it was not until 2016 that the Asians decided to venture into the technology that will allow us to have access to quantum energy. Yes, that's why I said if you are hearing about this, if you're getting information at this point, don't just don't just say like, how come I've not heard about it? If it's so good, my doctor would have told me and all that. Please, just have an open mind. Just follow this page, subscribe, follow this page, and let us learn. Very, very important. I have a lot of doctors surrounding me. I have a lot of doctors that are like mothers and fathers, but I have to decide on my own. I have to be a custodian of my body, and as a mother and a wife, I want to raise healthy children. If my kids are not well, it puts a lot of stress on me. Yes, that was how I was talking about mothers and stress. Many women go through a lot of stress trying to take care of the home and the children. Now we also have to add the finance of the home. When I was smaller, most homes, more and more homes, had just one breadwinner, which is the father. The father will go to work and try to take care of the home. The woman was just to stay home and take care of the children and all that. But the economy doesn't allow that right now. High cost of living. There's so many things you can't afford to leave off. So one finds out that they have to, the woman has to work, the man has to work. So add that to the normal stress of being a mother. So it's stressful. But so that's why I embrace quantum energy, because it takes away the stress of me taking care of anybody that's sick. Not my husband, not my children. And like I said, I don't take credit for it. I thank God that I found quantum energy, which was an answer to a desire I had. Okay. So apart from saving me the stress of taking care of my family when they are sick, it has also, quantum energy has also helped save me money. Now, the common saying out there now is that drugs are expensive. Drugs are expensive. Thank you for joining my live. Share, like, and share. Have you heard about quantum energy? If you haven't heard about quantum energy, you need to stay and let's um, let's talk quantum energy, and let's also get our world to hear about quantum energy. People keeps coming back with good feedbacks. I had Parkinson for 28 years. I started using quantum products and it's gone. I used to have high blood pressure. My sugar is always very high. Insomnia, I don't sleep at night. Sexual dysfunction, men and women. Different things, arthritis, heart palpitation, heart disease. And by the mercy of God, they hear about quantum energy or somebody tells them. Like somebody told me about quantum energy. And because I told somebody who's telling somebody, or like you are here finding me online and you decide to embrace it, you have so many good feedback. So it's in 2016, a satellite where you could check um, the public domain for what I'm saying. It was in 2016 that the Asians planted a satellite in the space, and that's helped them to harness the quantum energy in the space, because that one has less pollution. And so we now, and then through quantum entanglement, quantum energy is infused in different products. I'll be showing you. The tie I have, this what I have my neck now, is quantum energy. It's called quantum necktie. Now, those of us who work online, those of you who work online, one of the things you're going to notice, and I want you to be listening to your body. Listen to your body. This body is so powerful. We have trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of cells in our human body. Nothing actually is an emergency. Like it just happened. No, your body always talks to you. Pay attention to your body. That slight headache that you've been taking painkiller for could be telling you something. So those of us who work online, who sits like that, looking at the laptop, okay, it's doing so many things to you. It's hurting your eye, it's hurting your posture, it's hurting your blood circulation. Yes, it may be the reason for so many health conditions. Do you know the longer you stay? I still saw a video yesterday on Instagram, and they are talking to we parents on the time our children spend on screen to reduce screen time. Dopamine, dopamine. That's the same kind of what do they call it now? Well, the bad thing in cocaine. That's the bad thing in cocaine. I don't know what name is that name to call it. That's the same thing that happens when you spend too long a time on the screen. But some of us, that's where we work. That's why even in this modern day now, our children are also there. This holiday, my kids had to start up a new IT online course for them because I just want to equip them with what's relevant in the future. So you understand what I'm saying? Most things we expose our body to because of our lifestyle and because of our job will hurt. So there's a disease called neck tests. No, I didn't get it well. Text neck. There's a disease called text neck. Mhm. It started especially since the advent of laptops and mobile, especially mobile phones, because people would stay like this for hours. Your babies, your children, they take that cell phone and you actually give them to pacify them. Modern day pacifier is the screen, whether it's a big screen, whether it's a big screen, in the sitting room or in that room, or the screen of the laptop, or the the mobile phone. Some of them will have children's tablets. So what we do in our forum is we show you what's causing the problem. We don't just end there. We also show you solution, what you can do. Not to run away from what is causing the problem per se, because, for example, the laptop and the phones, I use it, I work online. I work online. Thank you for the follow. Okay, thank you. I work online. So I'm a mother, and working online helps me a lot to watch my children and still make money. I don't want to be dependent financially on anybody. My sweetheart husband, thank God, is bringing in, but I don't want to fold my hands and just say husband will bring in. I don't want surprises. Yeah, I mean, if he's bringing and I'm bringing, it's a plus, isn't it? So, um, so I can't run away from laptops. What I have to understand is hurting my eye, it's releasing dopamine, it's hurting my posture, it's not helping my blood circulation. And what I do not just need to do is to prevent the cause of the problem. That is where quantum energy comes in. Now, one of the reasons why the Asians embraced quantum energy is because it's in line with the traditional medicine, which is preventive in nature. Their traditional medicine is preventive in nature. That's why you go around them, you see people who are very, very, very old in their 80s, in their 90s, even in their hundreds. They have that. Why? Because just like people who drive cars learn about the cars, just like those of us who have all these gadgets, we take our time to learn about the gadgets, right? They also learn about the human body. That's right. They know what to touch, what all the acupoints, everything. They know everything. They know. And one major thing that their medicine, the kind of medicine focuses on, is to improve blood circulation. What I owe myself, thank you for joining, share this live broadcast, and also subscribe so that you know when we are online. One thing I really love about quantum energy is that it's focused on improving blood circulation. Think of any part of your body that's numb. The other I was kneeling down praying. And then after some time, I felt my legs were numb. So blood is not flowing to that place. If you put your body in a particular state for a long time, blood will not flow again. There's one thing you owe yourself is to ensure that blood good evening. I hope you had a lovely day. I went to my mother. I'm mentioning that on purpose. I have the kind of mother when we're younger. If you go to market with your mom, you can you can share the live broadcast and invite some people, maybe somebody you have tried to explain quantum energy to. And oh, somebody says they lost my my WhatsApp number. Okay, let me just send it to them. Don't lose my WhatsApp number. We need to be in touch. So my mom, and yeah, I think it's good because you know how moms are. In the first place I wanted to buy the stuff I wanted to buy, she said, no, 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 let's go inside. You know that mindset. So we don't really do it like I've seen what I want. Can I just buy it? Mommy says, no, don't buy it. There's a woman that said so. I really walked, and it is a plus because we live in a world where you don't walk. Sedentary lifestyle. You're watching me, you're likely to be sitting down. I want you to understand that that is a big plus in using quantum energy. That quantum energy can help us to start to improve blood circulation is a major plus. Are you in the office? Did you just come back from the office? You've been sitting down. You can't go to the office and stand up now. Okay, unless people that work in the field. Now we'll also bring to you one other thing that people that work in the field need to take cognizance of. Are they out in the sun? If you work in the field, but you find out that you are out in the sun, are you also protecting yourself? So what quantum energy does is to alert you of the possible harm you may be causing your health because of your job or your lifestyle. Because I learned it a long time ago, the old age disease that awaits anybody is dependent on the lifestyle. I heard about it a long time ago. That's why, of course, you also need to watch your diet, you need to watch what you eat, you need to watch how you use your body in in the sake that in the name of trying to make money. Is very important. Please make money. Money is very important, like Pastor Selman said recently. Make money, but don't lose your health. Don't lose your health while you are trying to make money, please. Very, very important. If I lose my health while I'm trying to make money, I will suffer it. I may just have good people around me who will be there to take care of me if I'm very lucky. There are people who are sick who don't have anybody to take care of them. Point I'm trying to make is that our present day world, our present day living lifestyle discourages blood circulation. I'm seated here. I've been talking for the past 23 minutes, sitting down. Our the older human beings that lived before us had more physical activity than we do. So if you want to go anywhere, you are likely going to take one form of transportation or the other. Okay? And when you get to where you're going, you sit. And you may sit there. Some people are just leaving their office at this time in Lagos, Nigeria. Some may still be in their office. They've been sitting down since 8 o'clock. So sedentary lifestyle, which is the order of the day, which is the world we live in, does not encourage blood circulation. If there's one thing you owe your body, please subscribe or follow also. This information is very, very good. If there's one thing you owe this engine that God has given you, it is to ensure that blood flow is happening very, very well. So that they won't suddenly have stroke and they say it's arrow. It's arrow. Because is blood flowing well? How's my blood circulation? If there's any test for blood circulation, go and take it. But I can tell you that because of our sedentary lifestyle, blood flow reduces. Even infertility is, especially in men, even women, is caused by poor blood circulation. What will quantum energy do for you? Once quantum energy is introduced to the body, the first thing it does is to improve blood circulation. That's right. And that's how we have testimonies of people who started using quantum energy and they noticed that, ah, ah, since I started wearing this bracelet, this particular thing that they used to move before, I couldn't raise my hand this way. Now I can raise it. I'm surprised. People whose hands have some paralyzed part of the body, they use quantum energy and they see that whereas I couldn't do this, I can do it. People use quantum energy and notice that they sleep better. Do you know that poor blood circulation can lead to insomnia? So you have many people who work but don't have good sleep. Especially since the advent of the telephone does not even encourage us to sleep well. You want to rest, but you have the cell phone on you. So if there's one message you take away from this life is that you owe your body. Touch yourself and say, I owe myself. I owe myself to ensure that blood circulation is okay in my body. I owe myself to ensure that blood is flowing very, very, very well. Poor blood circulation can cause anything. You named it. Poor blood flowing to your eye, do you know? And cause that eye problem, glaucoma, cataract. Blood is not flowing for whatever reason. The vein, the nerve that's supposed to pump blood to the eye ain't doing so well anymore for many reasons. But one major thing that discourages blood circulation in present day human being is sedentary lifestyle. What is sedentary lifestyle? Always sitting down. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for subscribing. You can also touch that bell button so that anytime we are live, I can go live anytime to share. Now, I've been in this space for 5 years. I have people who have bought our product 5 years ago. We started marketing quantum energy product about 2019. We were the first to start marketing it, I can even say, in the world, because somebody was saying, why they choose to come to that? Let's not be negative. Forget it. Let's stop being negative. Yes, because from here we now ship to different parts of the world. I was talking with a lady today, and she's saying, I'm buying your quantum bar around the world, quantum energy machine. If you check our page, you see us displaying it. And what we're trying to tell people is that the quantum energy option is what we all need. Exercise is very good, isn't it? How many people exercise? I know about poor blood circulation. If tonight now, before you go to bed, you can take a walk around your estate, it'll be very good. Let me tell you about myself. I live in an estate that is very, 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 very good for exercise. Very safe, very secure, very secured for exercise. In fact, it goes coming up, so you like climbing up a hill. Very, very good. Guanono Amara. Go and exercise. Okay, what time? Not in the afternoon, of course. Okay, in the evenings. There's always I actually do I sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Most times I don't. And that's maybe the story of different ones. And maybe one thing or the other, the reason why you are not really time, convenience, security, so many things. Maybe the reason why. Hi Abiodu, how are you doing? Nice to have you. Have you liked the video? Please share also. People need to hear about this. When you see people who are sick, and what is happening to sickness now, you see children who you would say have no business with age-related diseases. How can an 8-year-old child have a type 2 diabetes? Why? How can children be suffering from cancer and all that? Drugs are now very expensive and the fake ones are everywhere. I know what they are telling us. But if you embrace quantum energy, quantum has been infused in different products. Please check my wall. Those of you who already follow us, you've seen the machine. That quantum energy machine, you owe it to yourself. They are very fashionable. They have different types. The testimonies, when we started marketing the bracelet, one of our first testimony is high blood pressure. It's almost like 200, 1,000, 1,000,000% guarantee. Yes, just wear it on your hand. When I'm done in the day, I just take off my wristwatch. You see these two bracelets, and please have two. You see this two, it doesn't leave my hand. I bathe with it, I sleep with it. It's on me 247. If I tell you what the bracelet does, is interesting. Like you, if you're like me, a layman, like how? But that's technology. Technology. Yeah. Somebody showed on their status how they conducted a surgery with 5G, not being there physically, and the surgery was conducted. A lot of things are becoming possible. So the best thing you and I need to do is to have an open mind. Though lots of things are possible. You are where you are. I am actually live, like I'm standing in front of you talking, but you are in different places watching me. 30 years ago, that wasn't possible. 20 years ago, that was what? 15 years ago, was that possible? But now, live, connected live. They have live theaters, live studios, where you can even have the human effect without people being there physically. So, lots of things are happening. You don't have to swallow chemical drugs in order to be healthy. That is the information of quantum energy. No, you don't have to. Wearing things that regulates or magnetic field range. There's a perfect magnetic field range that your body needs to be in. That is another thing you owe yourself. I will be reading the things that we owe ourselves as human beings. I've talked about blood circulation. You owe it to yourself. Do you know that if blood is circulating properly in your body from head to toe, you are in good health? Yes, you are in good health. That's why you see many athletes, many people who don't play with exercise. They are fine, right? Not abusing their body. They don't play with exercise. They are fine. You and I owe ourselves. No excuse. So if you don't ensure poor blood, if you don't ensure blood circulation, my job makes me sit in one place and all that is not an excuse. You will survive. So if you embrace quantum energy, as simple as just wearing these two bracelets on your hand, your body is acting as if you are exercising. That's right. When they showed us the first time, you put your hand on this machine and it just shows you how your blood circulate, how blood is circulating in your body. Thank you for joining. Eh? And you see it normal. When they introduce quantum energy products, you see how it's like there's a revival. The blood will just start pumping. Yes. And quantum is a regulator. You also want to make sure that your body that your body balance is perfect. There's nothing should be too high or too low in your body. This human body, we need to start paying attention to our body. Don't have a closed mind and say, I am not a doctor. Don't do that. You're hurting yourself. Understand how the human body works. It's not rocket science. They say the only thing that is like rocket science is rocket science. Even rocket science, human beings sit down and they understand it. So you can understand how your body works. And I'm inviting you to have an open mind. That you didn't do science in school like me, it's not an excuse. You can. You can learn it. It's easy, it's reasonable. Okay? Yes. Improve your blood circulation, ensure that your body is in the right magnetic field units or waves. Very important. That's why there are some places they tell you not to live in, where you have the huge mass and all that. Don't live there. They're not good for you. People who live around there, all kinds of things happen to them. So you owe it to yourself to make sure that my blood is circulating well, magnetic field range is okay. Whoa, my metabolism is fine. That's the third point I'm introducing. My metabolism is okay. And do you know by quantum I use technology, so I can never tell you to stop using technology. That's the world we live in. That's our world. Okay. So use quantum energy, use technology to your benefit. Do not allow it to hurt you. Don't allow technology to hurt you. Use it, but protect yourself against the side effect of this technology. Please. Very, very important. Protect yourself from the side effect of this technology, from the harmful features of the technology. Joe, Protect yourself. Radiation is there. Toxins in the environment. Did you just come back from work? Eh? The fumes from different vehicles. The fumes of different vehicles are not good for you. All this environmental pollution and toxins. Where is the last bus stop? Our body. Mhm. I will soon get to food pollution. But let's talk about environmental pollution. We're yet to get to 24 hours light, electricity in my country, right? So almost every home has a generator if you live in the city. Of course, now how do you thrive? What if you don't have electricity for 1 week or 1 month? What do you do? Who do you complain to? So people try to take care of themselves. And that's what I'm talking about. We need to also take care of our health. Let's not just think externally, external. Mba. Let's also think of our health and be very proactive about our health. No one's coming to save you. If you live in the country I live in Nigeria, the common thing right now is that someone was telling me that they went to a hospital, a whole hospital, and there was only one doctor. They are lucky. Some hospitals have no doctor. Are you just going to fold your hand and fall sick? No, you can't afford. If you leave yourself by default, you'll fall sick. That's the truth. Because we are surrounded with things that will make us sick. Radiation in the gadgets, pollution in our environment, pollution in our food, uh, different toxins, wrong magnetic field units. So if you just leave yourself and do nothing, and you are still practicing curative lifestyle, you will be sick. Forget it, you will. Haven't you noticed that they blame it on some external attack or whatever it's called? I'm not saying those things. I'm not saying it's not possible. But we can start taking responsibility. Start having open mind. I know that these things they are real. Oh. So generators are going to be on and they emit carbon dioxide poisoning. The day I saw it on my generator, ah, I'm like, avoid using indoors because of carbon dioxide poisoning. Okay, so when you use it indoors, because the place is enclosed, yeah, I'm sure you've seen videos of people who die. Please, I want you to please, will you share this video, please? If you think you're getting value, share it. Invite somebody to come, please. Just share it. Do a broadcast. Yes. If the president gives a speech tonight, yeah, these people that will broadcast the speech, just like you do that. Please, let's do this. We are our own custodians. You are your best doctor. Your body is his best healer. In this circle, in this forum, in this community, we try to start learning about our body because of the carbon monoxide poison and the thing is releasing, right? Now, so you keep it outdoors, okay? So even though it's kept outdoors, some people live in homes where you have other neighbors and they have their generators on. You have to be conscious of the fact that those carbon monoxides are still being released. And some places doesn't even have enough ventilation, so it will go into our own atmosphere too that pollutes it and different. Some live close to industries, some live close to where they set things on fire. When you wear the bracelets, all the story I'm telling, when you wear this quantum bracelet, it creates a protective shield around your body. That is what I'm saying. It's interesting how people start using quantum products and their health improves. In fact, we've had stories or testimonies, or when I say feedback, positive reviews of people who say things like, you know, I got to a place where I didn't even know what was wrong with me. There are people like that. They go from test after test. They go to see a doctor. Please like the page, okay? If you think this is of value, just press the like button. Press it only once, so and then share too. Someone sent you this link. I sent you this link. Protect ourselves. The quantum energy forms a protective shield around the body by wearing it. Air vitamin. One of the things the bracelet will give you is air vitamin. Do you know where you normally will get air vitamin? Naturally, from the farm, from the garden. One of the things that they advise us as human beings to do is that there should be a tree. For every 5 humans, one tree. 5 human beings, one tree. Yeah, it's a compound. I'm actually in my mom's house right now, and she lives in a very big neighborhood or compound, and um, this compound has many flats. Many, it's a very big place. I haven't seen any tree planted in this compound. No tree. No space. What's that? Everywhere is tiled. No space. So there's something you get from the when you go where they plant things. So I'm encouraging you right now. If you have a garden, go around there, walk around the garden. You get what they call air vitamin. Air vitamin. And this is the reason our forefathers, the older human beings, the the earlier human beings, earlier brands of human beings, they had a better lifestyle. Yes. They're going to the farm every day. Going to the farm was a normal for them. But many of us are not even in touch with natural things. I was in the market today where they were selling, where they sell local foods, and I perceived a particular smell that you perceive when you go to where they sell local foods, like green vegetables and soup things. Although not as good as you will have it if you like go to the village side. Yes. Because one thing the human body wants is you to take it close to nature. Even medical doctors, when they are diagnosed of ailments, some of them choose to rather go to nature, go back to nature, and equip the body to heal itself. Your body is its best healer. Your body was originally created to self heal. You need to pay attention to that statement. Honestly, even when you take the pills, there's an intelligence in your body that will take that pill and go put the pill in your mouth. It goes to the stomach. I know you have thought about it. It is an intelligence in your body, and that is why there's a state where somebody will get very, very ill and very weak, and they're not responding to treatment anymore. The body's not able. It's the body that heals itself. But the less you can introduce chemical stuff, artificials to the body, the better. The better. Those things weakens the body. Those things makes the body to lose that awareness of self-healing. I hope this video is helping you. If you've heard about quantum energy, you need to appreciate it more. If you heard about quantum energy, you need to make sure that people around you are using quantum. I'm thrilled. I have a strong, close-knitted church family. I still go to the church I was born in. So that's just me. So it's like a closely knitted church family. And when you start promoting anything, one of your greatest critics are you. People that are very close to you. But the options, many of the common options, popular options out there, it's not really working anymore. You have arthritis, you may need to be on drugs for the rest of your life. You've been diagnosed with high blood pressure, or that if you're not careful, you're going to be on those drugs for the rest of your life. And they have side effects. I have an auntie who became deaf off of the side effect of a rheumatoid arthritis she has suffered for 25 years. Despite the many, can one come to your office to use the machine? Yes, you can. Yes, Abokunde, chat me up on this number. You can come to our office to use the machine. There are people in our office today that came and used the machine. So yes, you can come to our office and use the quantum energy machine. The quantum energy machine, 50,000 naira for use per session. Let me try and be getting the quantum energy machine for you to see it. You need to see the quantum energy machine. Right. Okay, but I don't want to lose any of my audience. If you see what I've done for me to be on screen because I'm not at home. I have to be live. So yes, you can chat me up on that number. Let's talk. Eyolabokunde. Thank you. Eyolabokunde. You can actually yeah, pin comment. No, not this one. Pin comments, yeah. Pin comments. Can I add a moderator now? Oh, follow. Okay, I can follow her. But can I also chat her? Can I chat her? It's okay. So I can do a follow up. Yeah. Even though I was in the office today, there are some people that went to the office to use the machine. We're happy the machine is really helping people. It's called Hospital in the Home. You need to set a goal to have the machine. I have it. The machine also makes you money. I love the money the machine makes me. The machine makes us money. What was I saying? The bracelet. I was on the bracelet, right? Wear this bracelet. Now there's a vein that goes from your hand like this to your heart. So we're talking about learning the human body to your heart. So wearing the bracelet, this is a pressure point. It's part of the pressure point in the body. It ensures, it improves blood circulation. I told you that the common feedback we always get from, of course, the common feedback we always get from our clients, especially those of them that have high blood pressure, is that it has normalized their blood pressure. So for blood pressure people, people that have blood pressure, is a 1001, 1,000,000% guarantee. Anybody that has high blood pressure, yes, on the bracelet. In fact, any of our quantum products, I'm talking about the bracelet right now because I'm starting on it. So please use quantum energy, and it protects you from radiation. Radiation everywhere. I'm live because of technology. It has radiation, right? Okay. What product do we talk about next? I'm going to show you the machine. I'm an educator. Do you know I'm a trained teacher? I'm a trained teacher. A story about myself. I was trained to be a teacher. Went to University of Lagos, studied English education. I'm the first to graduate from my home, and then raised by a single mother. The mother suffered to really raise us all. But being the first to graduate, I had that thing of like, you have graduated, you need to also help to take care of your younger ones. And so I was invited to a program, and I liked the idea that they shared, that I can actually be an entrepreneur and rather work hard and determine what I earn. So I thought like, as a teacher, how much would they pay me? How much? My mother is there, hoping that I can help to be released. Seven of us are first to graduate. Can you imagine? So I decided to go into the world of entrepreneurship, in the angle of health and wellness. And so, as I speak with you, I am met with my certificate from University of Lagos. I'm happy that I was quite definite with like what I wanted to do. I knew that I wasn't going to get an employed job. I remember my mother didn't understand neither. So when I told her that I wasn't going to go for service, that there's no need, I'm not going to get an employed job. She can't be calling me. Why is that people don't check? People don't check their WhatsApp. If you're an entrepreneur today, make sure that you check your WhatsApp, because the internet is it. Information is the internet. So I'm trying to open the quantum steps to show you another thing you must do, another good you must do for yourself. Like my videos, I talk about loving you. You have to love yourself and show it, not for mouths. Love yourself, love your family. Aware that you're not aware, it does not exonerate you from the harm of food pollution, from the farm to the table. When I started, I even said that, wow, I will need help here. It's connected. We're good. It's telling me stories here. So, okay, fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. Just stay on. Okay. Yes. So when you are eating a food produce that's not from the farm at all, now the ones from the farm are grown with chemical fertilizers. I'm told that where they actually store these chemical fertilizers, that you can't just enter there and just enter. You have to be masked. Yeah. And then they have to also apply some pesticides, some chemical pesticides on the food for it to grow. If you don't put pesticides, you wake up in the morning, you find out that some animals have come to dug up the things you've planted. who can afford that. And so how are you cognizant of that? In also preparation of the food, like your fufu. How many people like fufu like me? I do. I love fufu. Do you know that they use things like bleach, chlorine, hypo, what do you call it? Eh? To to hasten in the fermentation process of that fufu. Yes, the fufu you eat. Yes, the fufu you eat, yes. So I have a lady that produces fufu in Ibadan. I try to buy her own fufu. Just a little I can do. But at the end of the day, you may not be able to escape it. Some people say, "Oh, I eat only organic things. The only thing I eat is organic things." Ah, no, 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 no. I don't plant. They say when it rains, and there's someone who uses chemical fertilizer to plant their things kilometers away from where you are, the water washes it to the farm. That's the world we live in, right? We're all connected. As human beings, we're all connected. We're energy beings, we're all connected. Okay? Then I heard 2 years ago, I think it was still the COVID era, there was a program they had that I was invited to, online program that they had. And it was an agricultural professor that was talking. That program was actually on entrepreneurship, um, alerting people or creating awareness in entrepreneurship and different things you can go into, and not just go into it but also be aware. So there was an agricultural professor that came to talk in that program, and one thing he tried to draw attention. So those of us going into who think of going to farming and all that, he tried to draw attention to what you need to know and different things. Then he also went on to say that unfortunately, our government doesn't have eye on what is produced, how it's transported. Thank you. If you can give me a like, if you like this broadcast, then more and more people can see this video. I don't know whether you think I'm adding value, okay, whether I'm calling your attention to things that you need to know, because not knowing these things does not exonerate you. If you're not aware of food pollution, it doesn't exonerate you. So if you press the like button, more and more people are like to hear about it. You can also share that link you clicked on and you got here to see me live. I'm happy to have you. You can forward that link to someone. Say, come and see you, come and hear. Let us know, let us hear. It's very important. Today, I told my mom, oh, let's buy cow meat. She said, I don't eat cow meat anymore. I said, what happened? They said, they have injected something in them and all that and all that. True or false? Well, those things happen. Even if they didn't inject anything, hormones, that chicken. I remember when I got some chicken 2 years ago. I started wearing my own chicken so that I can, just know what I eat. And one of my neighbors said, madam, there's something you can buy. You can buy, they sell it, they call it fattening or something. And you can give it to them. They will grow overnight. I said, that's chemical. I don't want them. I'm not in a hurry. I don't need them to grow overnight. And that's what happens. That chicken, that big chicken, heavy, and you are chewing it. They are fed with chemicals. When I have chicken, the only thing I give them is I put these plates, the broken piece of this plate, in their drinking water. This plate, I put the broken pieces in their drinking water because this plate contains trace elements and essential minerals. I don't give them any chemical, whatever, nothing. I just make sure I change the water, clean water, keep the place clean, give them good food, give them almost what I eat, and make sure this is in their drinking water. So, what have I just told you? Quantum energy does not only affect humans, it affects everywhere you have cell. I have people that used to tell me that they also use quantum energy for their plants. It helps the plants to grow very well. Yes. Are you seeing how blessed we are with quantum energy? Okay, so let's go back to that food pollution and the agricultural professor that was trying to tell us, and he says he's calling on the government to please take a look at what they sell today in the market too. I was just looking at different people with their different wares, and there are no checks. Anybody can come out from their home with anything, any mixture, and sell, and they will sell. Somebody is going to buy it. Somebody will just say something like that. and then get back to us because we're all learning. Wash and don't fall sick. I told you I have growing children who don't fall sick. I have growing children who don't fall sick. What did I do? It's a must. Even right now, when my mom's home, we have this. Everybody eats with this. My children eat with this. Their bottled water they take to school has a broken piece of. So when you buy this tableware and